All right, everybody, good evening to you. Happy 4th of July here. Thank you so much for joining me here at the Atlanta News First Alert Desk. I'm Savannah Louie with your top 5 stories here for Metro Atlanta. So glad that you could join us on this wonderful Tuesday night here at 8 o'clock, and we're just going to get straight into it. All right, so first story that we have for you tonight. If you are really anywhere in the Metro Atlanta area, you have probably heard about one of the most famous 4th of July traditions. We are talking about the Peachtree Road Race. Now, people come not only from all over Atlanta, but all over the country, some people even overseas, just to participate in this race. It is a wonderful event, 10K, a lot of runners here. And instead of listening to me talk about this for the next couple minutes, I'm going to have our reporter, Amanda Rose, explain to you what went on today, including some of the winners, some of the memorable moments, and I'll let her get straight to it. Here is our Amanda Rose.
Because of the weather, we know roughly 1,000 people did not get to finish the race. As you can see, cleanup operations are underway as we speak. But before the abrupt end, there was so much excitement and energy in the air this morning. We learned everyone has a different reason for participating, but coming together for this Independence Day tradition is what matters most. And they're off. The 54th year of the largest 10K race in the world, bringing thousands of people from Atlanta and beyond to lace up their running shoes and participate in this Independence Day tradition. Every year, the Peachtree Road Race is filled with a familiar excitement and energy, whether you're walking, running, or on 3 wheels.
Just seeing all the wonderful people here, different people, different ages, it's great. It's really great.
Everyone has a different reason for participating.
I've ran a couple 5Ks, but this is my first 10K.
To celebrate the day and also celebrate freedom and also get healthy and fellowship with a whole bunch of people that love this country.
For some, a race like this can be emotional.
My grandma passed back in April, so I thought of her today as I ran my 5th Peachtree.
For one runner in particular, Senberry Teferi, it was a last-minute heartbreak that cost her a second consecutive win in the elite women's race. During the final stretch towards the finish line on 10th Street, the Ethiopian runner made a wrong turn following a police motorcycle down the wrong street. Because of the mistake, Halu Tesfaye took home first place with an official time of 30 minutes and 43 seconds. Charles Landgott won the men's elite race with an unofficial time of 27 minutes and 43 seconds. Of course, winning is definitely something to celebrate, but for the majority of people here, the Peachtree is just about having fun.
So the whole experience, being out with tens of thousands of your best friends, out having a great time and celebrating the country, it just makes for a wonderful time.
As for that runner who made the heartbreaking wrong turn, the race organizers tweeted a statement saying, quote, "We are disappointed whenever we fall short of perfection, and in this case, it appears we did." Overall, it was a wonderful morning for everyone who participated, and everyone I've spoke with today says that they cannot wait to be here next year. In Piedmont Park, Amanda Rose, Atlanta News First.
All right, yeah, you can see there a lot of people getting so excited about that event. My favorite thing, I don't know if you all picked up on this, but seeing some of those runners in their special outfits. I think we saw a guy wearing a red, white, and blue suit at one point, which was just so fun to see. I cannot imagine, first of all, running a 10K, and then second of all, doing it in a suit. So kudos to him. But a lot of people excited to be out there today, including these people in our next story here. And normally I wouldn't give a lighter story this much attention, but I needed to share with you guys this really wonderful feel-good story. This by our reporter here, Patrick Quinn, who's going to be sharing some of the special people who were out there cheering on those runners this morning. Let's see if I can pull up his... All right, so this is actually my bad, you guys. I don't have Patrick's full report, but I do have some video of some of those people who were out there. This is a look at folks who are with the Shepherd Center for Children. Now, they were helping to cheer on all those winners earlier today. You can see video of some of the folks cheering on. Yep, there you go. folks in the cheering section outside the Shepherd Center this morning. This is at one of the most difficult points in the race. Now, the hospital, which is along Peachtree Road, which is that race route, it specializes in helping people with spinal cord injuries. For many people, seeing these runners is sort of a light of hope toward their recovery. And these patients, like the person you see right here on your screen, they know a lot about what it's like to be a cheerleader. They know about what it's like to battle adversity. Many of them going through their own health difficulties, including a 61-year-old who lost all feeling in his legs after a recent car crash. He was there this morning, but not only was he motivating those racers, he also said he motivated himself watching some of these athletes who are in those wheelchair chairs right there going along on that race. So overall, here in Metro Atlanta, a really great story, really great day to be outside. I think that a lot of times with news, we don't get the opportunity to tell these positive, lighter, feel-good stories. So 4th of July kind of gives us a little bit of a reason to. All right, guys, we're going to move straight ahead here, though, to some of the concerns surrounding the 4th of July holiday. And we did have quite a long weekend for some of you. I know this is a 4, even 5-day weekend. If it is for you, you're very lucky. But unfortunately, whenever we have holiday weekends, we always have to keep in mind our safety, as there are some fatalities that we need to discuss. We never want to see the number above 0, but already 18 people have died on Georgia's roads during this holiday travel rush. That number is from the Georgia Department of Public Safety. It was last updated at noon today. Now, 18 people. If you compare that to last year, 21 people lost their lives over a 78-hour period. Overall, Georgia State Patrol has responded to nearly 400 collisions on our roadways at this time last year. One of the leading contributions for the issues that we're seeing is impaired driving. Unfortunately, people who drink might have a little too much and decide to get behind the wheel. This is always a reminder to slow down and, more importantly, to drive sober. You don't want to be the subject of any of those reports. Okay, another story here, also 4th of July related, but one that we have so much fun talking about year after year. I got to show you this. We have a winner in this year's hot dog eating contest, and to no one's surprise, it is Joey Chestnut. He has won several times before. Take a look at today's competition.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
And you can see they are at it. So how many hot dogs did Joey Chestnut eat? You can see right there, 62 hot dogs in a span of 10 minutes. That is impressive. It's also a little disturbing, if you ask me. Now, today marks his 16th title in this competition. How do they stay so skinny? Both him and the female winner. They look great. Is that the secret to weight loss? Just eating as many hot dogs as you can? If so, I am going to be participating. All right. Anyways, one other thing that you should know about this contest is that it almost hit a bit of a snag. Some pretty bad weather, downpour, earlier in the day almost caused the event to be canceled. Luckily, that obviously wasn't the case. And by the way, Chestnut didn't hit his world record, which he set back in 2021, when he downed 76 hot dogs. So he was pretty far off there, but still managed to beat everybody else by quite a bit. And seeing him devour those dogs was really something else, I'll tell you that much. All right, final story for you tonight. This is more of a just quick PSA. I feel like it is still early enough in the evening for many of you who wanted to go outside and enjoy some fireworks. Maybe you're thinking about getting out of the house. So I wanted to direct you to either AtlantaNewsFirst.com or the Atlanta News First app. I have it right here on my phone, and we have a story right now that is up, and it's literally titled, "Here's Where to Watch 4th of July Fireworks in Metro Atlanta." Okay, and so if you scroll down, you can see a number. I've got a personal notification on here. A variety of our different events that we have going on here in the Metro Atlanta area. all over the place. And I know that the weather hasn't really been fantastic over the past couple of hours or so in Metro Atlanta. I did speak to our meteorologist, Patrick Pete. He is hard at work behind the scenes gearing up for our 9, our 10, and our 11 p.m. newscast. So he's not going to be here to give us our full weather report. But he did say that overall, most of the bad weather should be on its way out. There might still be a little bit of spotty rain in the southern region of the Metro Atlanta area, but overall, nothing too concerning. So if you're thinking about getting out there, enjoying those fireworks, I say go for it. Maybe bring a poncho just in case, but overall, it should end up being a pretty nice night tonight. All right, guys, and with that, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for joining me on this 4th of July, Tuesday night. We are so happy to have you here. If you're just sticking around at home tonight, feel free to join us on Peachtree TV at 9 and 10, and then WANF over on CBS at 11 o'clock. We will be here all evening long, keeping you up to date with everything you need to know before the real work week starts, right? Because today and yesterday have kind of been a week. I know none of y'all are working. All right. Sending you out with a picture of a slightly cloudy Midtown Atlanta skyline shot. Y'all, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We'll see you next time.